Okay, so the second one says increase 80 by 10%. So how did you go about that?
So what I done is so what I done is 10% is wait. Let me quickly check in the book. Okay, so what I done is what was I? So 10% is also the same as 0.10. Hello? Hello? Mommy, the Wi-Fi is lagging. Mommy. Hello? 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 Hello, 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 hello. No, it's not. I can't hear him. Hello? Wait, can you draw if you can hear me?
Hello?
Oh yeah, I can hear you, I can hear you. So what I done was to what's it called? What I done is I converted it into a decimal. So I turned 10% into 0.10 and then I multiplied it by 80 and then it was 8 and then I done 80 plus 8, which is 88.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to ask a question. I want you to be as sincere as possible. Do you find multiplying decimals by numbers, the method that you use, do you find that method easier than the method I just used? Because in my own case, I didn't have to convert the 10 to a decimal.
Mm.
I'm just using it. You can see how I'm using it. I'm just using it directly.
No, so how I do it is so what I learned how to multiply by decimals. So say for example, if I was to do that question now,
Yes.
what I would do, is I'll do 80 times 10, which would give me 800. And then once I turn 10 into 0.10, so say I'm
Yes.
multiplying 10.0.10, 80 by 0.10, I turn that back into a full number, so 10 times 80,
Okay.
and then I turn it back to a decimal and I count the amount of decimal jumps, and then
Okay.
I add those decimal jumps to my answer. So if I
Oh,
was to do that, there would be two decimal places. So that would give me 8.00, which is also 8.
okay. Okay, that's fine.
8.0.
It's fine. I just wanted to be sure. Your method is a fast method, and I think it's fast. Okay, so let's go to number 3 quickly. It says Simon bought 12 cartons of biscuits for $3,000, right? Find the cost of 7 cartons. So what did you do in this case?
I'm not sure if I got this one right, but so what I done is I divided. Wait, is it divide?
No, go ahead. Let me hear you first. Let me know what you did first.
So I'm not sure now. So what I did is I'd done 3,000 over
Okay.
12 to divide it
Okay.
for
So tell me,
200.
tell me the process. Tell me the thought process behind why you did that. Why did you do that?
I done that because I done the price, take away divided by the amount I bought. So I
Okay.
could find the price of one.
Oh, excellent. Nice. Okay. So what did you get as your answer?
50.
I didn't hear you. 50. Did you say 50?
250.
Oh, 250. Okay. All right. I'm going to confirm that. So 12 in itself is 1. 12 in 30 is 2. Remainder 6. 12 in 60 is 5. And 12 in 0 is 0. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So let's go on. So 250 is the price for one carton. What did you
Yeah.
now do next?
And then I times that by 7 for,
Excellent.
I times that
Okay.
by 7,
That makes
and then
sense.
I got 1,750.
$1,750. All right. Nice one. Okay. Nice. Okay, that's good. All right. So that's good. Okay, that's fine. Um, um, okay, 1 minute. I want to open a new whiteboard. But let me see. Okay. All right. You can still see my screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. All right. So let's go on to the fourth one. The fourth one says if a man earns $5,000 for 10 days of work, how much would he earn in 14 days, assuming he works at the same rate? This one looks a bit similar to the third one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me what you did.
So what I did is I took the amount of days he worked, which was 10, and then I took his total earnings over those days, which was 5,000, and then I divided 5,000 by 10,
Okay.
which gave me 5,000. Which gave me 500, which
Yes.
showed that he works every single day he works, he earns 500. So then if it was to work an extra 40, so if he was to work an extra 4 days,
Yes.
he would earn seven, he would earn
But
7,000.
okay, okay, okay. Oh, okay, okay, that's nice. So you just figured out, quickly calculated what he would earn in 4 days and added that to
Yeah,
the what he.
so what I did was so in 10 days he earned 5,000, and then I added, because I found that he earns 500 per day. It's not fast, but like it's precise, it gives it a precise answer. I added 500 to my answer four more times. So 5.5, 6,
Okay.
6.5, and then 7, and then 7,000.
Oh, okay, okay, that's nice. Okay, which is still good, and that was mostly a mental process, right? You didn't need to write. Why was it something that you wrote down after a while, but you did more of it like in your mind?
Yeah, because after I found out, because actually, yeah, it was because you had to divide it by 10 to find out how much he made per day. I mean, you had to find out how much he made per day, and then all I had to do was add 500 4 times onto 5,000.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so that means in 14 days he would earn 7,000, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's go to number 5. I think we're making progress. Number 5 says simplify 2x minus x plus 4x. So how did you do it?
So what I done was so 2x minus x plus 4. So what I done
Yes.
was I turned the minus 1x into, I mean the minus x into minus 1x.
Mm-hmm.
And then I done 2x minus 1x plus 4x. And then
Yeah.
I put I put the x I put them so what and then what I done was I done 2 take away 1, which gives me
Yes.
1x, and
Mm-hmm.
then I added 1 plus 4x, which gave me
Correct.
5x.
Excellent. Okay, that's it. 5x. You're right. Okay, that's correct. Perfect. You notice there was no equal sign, right? Did you notice that?
Yeah,
So it was not a
an
solve for
equation.
x.
It wasn't
Yes, it
an
was not an,
equation.
yes, correct. Nice one. All right, so let's move on. Convert 0.025 to a fraction. How did you do that one?
And what I done is I know um I converted 0.025 to an integer, so a whole number. And then I know 25 as a fraction is 1/4.
As a fraction of what exactly?
A fraction of a quarter. A fraction of a quarter. Yeah. 25 as a fraction of a quarter is 1/4.
Hmm. Now, when you say 25 as a fraction of a quarter, are you referring to percentage?
No,
Because
no,
that's the
no.
only where it would come to play.
No, so what I'm
Because
saying, so no, wait. So what I'm saying
Mhm,
is like 25. You know, you know
mhm,
how they add up to they only add up to 1.
mhm.
So what I thought of it was like 0.25, 0.50, 0.75, and then 1.
Okay, but that is 0.25. In
My
this
bad,
case, we
yeah,
have 0.25. So it's quite
0.25.
different.
And then what I done is I added an extra 0 onto that.
Mhm,
So it would
mhm,
be 1/40 as a fraction, I think.
mhm, mhm. Okay, let's see if you are right. I'm going to solve it in a quite different way. Remember, I told you that some of these questions could be objective questions, multiple choice questions, in other words, or computer-based test questions. However, there are instances where they would want to see your work. Okay, so I'm going to solve it in a way that someone would normally expect. So how I would first go about it is, you see the decimal point there, right?
Mm.
The 0 point, the one between the 0 and the first 0 and the second 0. So I'm going to take it as a 1. Okay, so that's just a mental skill thing. Okay, but I'm going to write it out. Just watch. So I'll put a 1 directly under it. Then all the numbers which is something similar to what you did. All the other numbers that are under it, I'm going to put 0. So the first 0 is going to come under 0. The second 0 is going to come under 2. And the third 0 is going to come under 5. So that leaves me with 25 over 1,000. Okay, so let's see if your fraction of 1 over 40 is going to work. So I know that 25 in itself is 1, 25 in 100 is 4, and 25 in 0 would be 0. So that leaves me with 1 over 40. Okay. We got the same answer. Process. Okay. So now your thought process is good. I wouldn't fault it. But I'm just thinking, if you were to be in a situation where you would have to write down what you are thinking, would you be able to present it in a way that the person who would mark your work would understand it? You're sure you'd be able to do that correctly? Okay. Anyway, yeah. What did you say?
No, I thought you were asking me a question.
Okay, no, it's fine. You said you can, so it's fine. So you're correct. 1 over 40 is the answer. So I think we can leave it at that. All right. Okay, so let's go to the seventh one rather. The seventh one says we're going on to the.
Yeah, I didn't do that one because I didn't understand it.
You didn't understand it?
Yeah.
Okay, so now okay, let's do it together. So it says if 4x squared. You see, whenever a question starts like that, it's like it's giving you some facts. So if 4x squared minus 3, right, equals 1. So this is a fact on its own. This is a fact. The next question says, what is the value of 1 minus 2x? Now, whenever you say a question like this, all it's simply saying is, if you can first solve for the value of x, then you can use it and solve the second one. Okay, so we're going to use this first one and first solve for the value of x. You can see it's an equation, right? Okay. All right, so let's do it. So now you know the drill, right? Collect like terms, right? That's what you do.
Yeah, collect like terms, yeah.
Exactly. So if I collect like terms, I'm going to have that 4x squared, because minus 3 and 1 are like terms. So the minus 3 will go over the equal sign to meet 1, and it will become what? Plus 3, isn't it?
Because you do the opposite, yeah.
Exactly. And so we're going to have 1 plus 3, which is 4. So 4x squared is equal to 4. Now, what are we going to do both sides? Because we want to find the value of x, but 4 is multiplying x squared, we're going to do the opposite of multiplication, which is division. So we're going to divide both by 4. And there we go.
So will it be 1?
Yes, it's going to be 1, but we're going to have that x squared equals 1. Now, of course, I'm going to need to find the square root of both sides, isn't it? And the square root of 1 is what? It's still 1, right? Did you get that?
Pardon?
The square root of 1 is 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you know, we're not done with the question. The question says, what is the value of 1 minus 2x? So you know what we're going to do now?
No.
We're going to say, anywhere we see x, we're going to put the value 1, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to
Yeah.
leave us with 1 minus 2 times 1. And 2 times 1 is what?
2.
Is 2. So 1 minus 2 is going to give us what?
1.
No.
Wait.
Minus
1
1.
minus 2. Oh, minus 1. Sorry.
Yes, correct. So it's minus 1. Okay. All right. So that's how to do it. So would you like to write this one down?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to go back to the previous whiteboard so you can see it. Okay. So it's number 7. You can go ahead and start. When you're done, I'll take you to the next one so you can finish it up. Hope you have your book with you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are you done?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm done. Can you get to the next one?
Okay, let me. Yes, I'm going to the next one now so you can complete it.
Mommy, maybe I smoke alcoholic. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, so let's see. Okay, so let's look at number 8. Number 8 says if the area of a square field is 100 meters squared, what would be the perimeter of the same field in centimeters? Okay, so how did you do that one?
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
You didn't do it?
Yeah, because I didn't understand any of them from 7. and up because I wanted help because I didn't understand.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's do it together then. Number 8 says if the area of a square field is 100 meters squared, what will be the perimeter of the same field in centimeters? So the first thing we need to understand is that there's a formula for the area of a square. Okay, I'm sure you remember the formula for the area of a rectangle is length times breadth,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Length. Wait, pardon. Length times what? What did you say?
Length times breadth.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now, a rectangle is similar to a square. The only difference between a rectangle and a square is that
Pardon, you're lagging.
the square has all
Hello?
its sides equal,
Hello?
right?
Sorry, you're lagging.
Can you hear me now?
Nah, it's because you were lagging.
Okay, but you can hear me now better.
Yeah.
Okay. So I said the square, all its sides, it has all its sides equal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for a square, its own area, instead of the area of it being length times breadth, since both the length and the breadth are the same, it's going to be as good as length times length, which is equal to L squared. Did you get that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question says, um, says the area of is know what we're going to do. That place where you see the A, we're going to put first A.
Hello, you're lagging.
Area is 100 meters. Sorry, 1 minute.
Uncle,
I wanted to write that very well. Okay.
you're
So
lagging. You lagged when you said that.
can you hear me?
No, wait.
Okay. But is it, can you?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's because like
All right.
it's like your mic goes off and then it comes back on. It's like lagging. But yeah, I can hear you now.
I guess it's the quality of. Okay, good. All right. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to, because you see the same way, the same thing I did for me to find the value of x, I had to take the square root of both sides. I'm also going to take the square root of both sides to find the value of L. So if I do that, what will be the square root of 100? What will be the square root of 100?
10.
Correct. 10. Now, remember, the question said if the area of a square field is 100 meters squared. So in this case, the length will be 10 meters. Okay, take note. When the area is in meters squared, the length will be in what? Meters. Did you get that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, let's go ahead to the second part of the question. Second part of the question said, what will be the perimeter of the same field, but this time in centimeters? So what we're going to do now is to ask ourselves, what is the formula of perimeter of a square. Okay, now remember, the perimeter simply means the distance round. Okay, perimeter simply means distance round. Okay, so see what's going to happen, right? A square has 4 sides, right? If a square has 4 sides and I'm going around that square, imagine, I want you to imagine for a moment the square has equal sides and it has equal sides 4 times, but it time I go one side once, I go it the second time, I go it the third time, I go it the fourth time. It's as good. What do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. So that is the formula for perimeter of a square. Okay. So now we know the formula for perimeter of a square. I'm now going to do the same thing I did. I'm going to use that length I used to find the area. Okay, that length that I found, that L. So I'm going to say perimeter will be equal to 4 times what? 10, which is what?
40. 4 times 10 equals 40.
40 meters. But remember the meter. So what do you think will be the answer in centimeters? Can you convert meters to centimeters?
Yeah, will it be 400 centimeters?
Okay, so let's remind ourselves of a few things.
4,000. Will it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Because you times it by 2. I mean, you times it by 100. Sorry.
Yes, you're right. So 40. What did you say?
I said you times it by 100.
Yes. So that's the answer. Okay, so do you want to write this down?
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, nice. All right. Number 9 is what does number 9 say now? Okay. Find the value of D in this equation. You were able to do number 9, right? I mean, number 9 was simple, right? It's a solved thing. It's a solving thing. Or you didn't look at it?
I think I can. Yeah, I think I can do it. Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah. I think I know how to do this. So
Yeah,
what we have to do is collect like terms.
exactly. Exactly. Okay. So if you collect like terms, what's going to happen?
So you'll so what will happen is you'll move you'll swap 2D with minus 3.
Okay, so 2D is going to meet 5D, right?
Yeah.
And what will it become?
What you mean, like when I do 2D minus 5D?
No, no. What would
Oh, it'll
2D
become
become over?
5D minus 2D.
Exactly. 5D minus 2D. And then I have 12 on the right-hand side. The minus 3 is going over, and it will become plus 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that will leave me with 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 3D equals 15. So I'm looking for
Yeah.
D. What will I do to both sides?
So what you'll do is you'll divide both sides by 3.
Exactly. Yes. So that will give me 5. So therefore, D is equal to 5. All right.
Okay, can
Okay.
I write it down?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. All right. So we're on to the last one now, which is number 10. And number 10 is very similar to number 8. It starts with area. Okay, so I'm sure you remember we talked about area of a circle on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in this case, it says if a circle's area is 154 centimeters squared or square centimeters, find the circumference, aka also known as perimeter or distance round. Okay, so for a circle, its perimeter is also called circumference, the distance round. Hint, circumference is given by C equals 2 pi r. So that's the formula that you are to use. So can you remember the formula for area? Because that's where we need to start. What's the formula for area of a circle?
Let me check my. Is it
Yes, you should have
area?
it in your notes somewhere.
Is it area equals pi? Wait, no. Is it pi? Wait, no. Is it area equals pi radius squared?
Correct, yes. Yes, that's right. Area equals pi radius squared. Now, for us to find the circumference of this so-called circle, we need to also know the radius, but somehow the question didn't tell us the radius. So the first thing we need to do is to figure out the radius, okay? So now they've told us the area is 154. So we're going to put that wherever we see A. And of course, our pi is what? 22 over what? 7, right?
Yeah.
Our r, we don't know our r, so we just leave it as r squared. So we'll find it anyways. Now, you remember what we did back there when we were looking for one of them, either x squared or L squared? The number that was multiplying it, we first divided both sides by that number, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, 22 over 7 is multiplying r squared. So we're going to divide both sides by 22 over 7. Okay? So what that means is that I want you to just imagine. Of course, if you say, anytime you are dividing by a fraction, it's as good as multiplying by the reciprocal of that fraction, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I say divide both sides by 22 over 7, here's what it's going to look like. 7 over 22. And then 154 times 7 over 22. Do you agree with this?
Yes.
Okay. So, of course, you know what's going to happen. 7 will cancel 7 on the right-hand side. And 22
Yeah.
will cancel 22, leaving us with r squared, okay, equals, of course, let's look at the left-hand side. 22, you can say 11 in, okay, should we use 11? Yes, let's use 11. Or let's use 2. So 2 in 22 is 11. 2
Mm-hmm.
in 50 is what? 7, right?
7, yeah.
Remainder 1.
Remainder 1.
And then 2 in 14 is 7 again. So we're left, that gives us 77. 11 can go in itself 1. 11 can go into 77 how many times? 7 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're left with 7 times 7 on the left-hand side, which is what? 49. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So what are we going to do to both sides? We're going to take the square root of both sides, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the square root of r is r, and of r squared is r, and the square root of 49 is what? Is 7. Okay, so let me just do it. Square root of 49 is equal to 7. Now, the question had already told us that circumference is equal to what? 2 pi r, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's going to be 2 times 22 over 7 times what? 7 over 1. And you know what will happen? 7 will cancel itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that will leave us with 22 times 2, which is 44. So let me write it here since I've run out of space. So the answer is 44 centimeters. Okay. So did you get it? Did you understand it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you can go ahead and write it.
Okay. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, good. Okay. So let me see. All right. Okay, so let's see if we can discuss a bit about science since we are actually supposed to do science today. So in In class, have you guys started a new topic in science?
No, not yet. But I also need to learn about burning fuels.
Okay, burning fuels like petrol and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you learn basically about burning fuels? What happens whenever you burn a fuel completely?
Um, like we learn about the how the fire triangle takes part in the process.
Okay.
Oxygen,
Mm-hmm.
heat, and I forgot the other one.
Okay. Okay. But at the end of the day, right, the result of the burning is that energy will be released, isn't it?
Yeah, and energy.
Mhm. So energy is basically what's going to power, let's say it's an engine, a car engine, for instance. So that energy that is released is what's going to propel the car to move forward, or move faster, or all that. So that's the whole idea of burning fuel. So whatever engine you that is powered by any fuel, whether it's petrol, diesel, name it, jet fuel, that powers the engines of airplanes, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, the basic thing that comes out that helps those engines run is the energy, isn't it? But now we have to also acknowledge the fact that there's a waste product. And what's the waste product after each time fuels are burnt? What's the waste product?
I'm not sure.
Carbon
That
monoxide.
monoxide.
Yes, because it's definitely going to come out. That's why you have the exhaust pipe of cars, right? It enables carbon monoxide to escape from the engine, right?
Yeah.
Also, if you look at the design of generators, like a diesel generator and stuff like that, if you look at, in fact, not diesel generator, even a petrol power, you would see it has sort of an exhaust, right, that enables the waste, the gases that are being produced after each time the fuel is burnt to come out. If that doesn't happen, right, if it doesn't expel the waste, it could damage the engine because it's not supposed to be held in the engine. So whatever it is, whether it's a train or anything that is powered by a fuel, even an airplane needs to expel waste products, and that waste products is largely carbon monoxide, and yeah, that, and I think we said something about that in the last class, that it could cause acid rain, stuff like that. So yeah, okay, okay. So what else did you guys learn about?
I think that was it.
That was it. Okay, you
I,
guys have only had one class after Monday.
we this time we really learned about balanced diets, burning fuel, and
Mm-hmm.
and the what was it called again? And I'm not sure what it was. The can't remember. Uh, um,
Okay.
I'm not sure the one with the acid rain. I'm not sure what unit is called.
Okay. Okay. Okay, no problem. Maybe you remember it before our next class. All right. So the basic thing to take away is that whenever fuels burn, right, there's something, stuff gets produced, and this burning is done in the presence of oxygen, right? That helps it to burn well, completely sometimes. And then I think I'm not sure now if it's there's something that has to do with the component of the basic molecules of something like petrol, diesel, and other kind of fuels that tells us whether those fuels are what they call it, flammable or not, right? So for instance, petrol is inflammable. That means, in fact, you're not supposed to bring a flame close to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys talk about that in class?
Yeah.
Okay. So, but then you would also agree with me that diesel is not as inflammable as petrol is, right?
Yeah.
But it will definitely burn anyway if it's exposed. If it's supplied to a diesel engine, it will definitely burn. It's just that it is not as inflammable as petrol, which, I mean, just the fumes alone, it doesn't even need to touch the liquid. A fire can start, and that can be hazardous if it's not under control. Okay. um what are the fuels you guys talked about? Petrol, diesel, any other one?
I'm not sure. I think that was
Did
it.
your teacher mention fuel?
Yes, I have my book, and yeah, I'll check it. I'll be checking.
Okay. Okay. So there's jet fuel, and it's close in composition to another fuel that's called kerosene, and that kerosene was used. I shouldn't say was. Some people still use it today to power their lamps, lanterns at home and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, that's it. It was quite surprising when I first learned that, oh, even kerosene is quite really close to jet fuel, as in the fuel that's used to power aeroplanes and stuff like that. It was quite impressive, you know. And meanwhile, I remember us using it to light um a lantern so that one could use to read at home those days. It was quite interesting that something that could be used to power a small lantern can equally power a jet. And well, and that was quite humbling to know. Okay. All right. So, do you think it's a possibility for you to get your notebook anytime soon?
After the half term year.
Okay. So, when is the halftime? Starting today or next week?
Yes, so we have an insert day today, and then our half term actually starts next week, Monday. So we didn't go
Oh,
to school today.
okay. So you'll not be going to school all through next week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, no problem. But then we would still, because I I miss those days when I was teaching. So I would I would I would still be at work then. Um I would still be at work, and we'll still have our, I hope, if I can come in earlier, we'll have our class 6, and I hope if I can make it, maybe we might even be able to have it before 6 on Monday. So let's see if we can take advantage of the fact that you are home for this week. Did they give you guys homework for the week?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So if there's any if you want us to review the homework, this is what I would be open to. You can work on your maths and science homework, right?
Yeah.
Before our class. So for instance, if you can finish your maths homework by Monday, then we can take a look at your maths homework and see what you did. You get it? And then maybe, if there's anything that you need to correct, you can correct it. And then for science, we could look at your science homework by your next class. That would be next week, Friday. So yeah. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. All right. You don't have any questions on what we covered today, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I think we can call it a day here.
Yeah.
Let me stop sharing. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. So let me see if I can. I'll send you some questions to work on. I just hope I'll not forget.
Okay.
Yeah. All right then. So enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right. Good night.
All right. Good night.